Hello, my name is Barbara Frankson. For those of you who have never seen me before, have never been on any of my social media or have followed me, I decided that I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. 3 years ago, I left my job of 32 and a half years, my career, because I wanted to be the changed, you know. I could no longer show up at a job that simply tolerated me and not celebrated me. For 32 and a half years, I've had many leaders, 6 different positions, and I've only had one good one. And let me define what that means. Being a Black woman in a white space is a hard thing. So if you're watching this, and either you've created your own space, meaning have your own business, or you're at a certain place in your career right here, and no matter what, you can't seem to get up here. Not by your own design, but by systematic racism, microaggressions, unconscious bias or unconscious bias, whichever one you want to use. But the bottom line is you look like this. Black women are a group of the most educated people, yet we still walk in stereotypes of angry Black women when we speak up. There's still things that follow us from our history. But I decided this: no one will define who I am. And I want you to understand, do not allow anyone to define who you are. But if we sit silently and accept the things that are given to us because we have a good job, we get paid good. But do we really? I want you to sit back and ask yourself this question. How much do you get paid showing up at someone else's job, using your gifts that's given by God? And how much do you make for the company? I really want you to let that resonate, because I collected millions of dollars. And yes, I made 6 figures, but really, that's modernized slavery, because I still had to show up to a job, to people that saw me as less than, just saw me as a quota, and rationalized me being a leader as, oh, she got the position because she was Black, no matter what it was. No one knew my credentials, but they just saw this. I had people that reported to me, white males, that felt that they could speak for me. I have no problem speaking for myself. So I decided I could either continue. 32 and a half years was a long time. And I did not understand why I stayed. But I had responsibilities and I was fearful. You know what they say about fear though, right? It's false evidence appearing real. So I could either continue to be a part of the problem, or I could become a part of the solution by starting my own, creating my own table, and bringing my own chairs there. So I'm going to lean in on this one. And I'm going to speak to all the Black professional women, leaders in leadership position, to all the students, Black women that are doing what society told you to do, but still, you're behind there. Oh, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to use my voice to create change. But not only am I going to use my voice, I'm going to take actions by going into spaces, by changing things. And I want to know how many of you are ready to come with me. Just a very small video, but I'll be back to make more. Because guess what we're going to do? I'm going to lean in more. We are going to have uncomfortably comfortable conversations on walking Black as women in white spaces and being tolerated and not celebrated. But we've learned how to celebrate ourselves. So I'm going to have these conversations with you. And let's start a movement. In order for things to change, we have to change first. Transformation begins in us. But I want to ask you a question. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Or, you know, the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and expecting a different result. Well, come on, ladies. If you want to take this journey with me and want to be a part of the movement, a part of the solution instead of the problem, hit subscribe so that you can be notified every time I make a video. I'm going to give instructions, but first we're going to have conversations. Uncomfortably comfortable conversations. And the reason why I call them uncomfortably comfortable is I'm comfortable in my own skin. But it is in the uncomfortableness. It is where we are uncomfortable that we grow the most. So let's go. Have an amazing day. Blessings. And I will see you on my next video.